Do you ever see someone on the street and you just think they're so elegant and you're like, how do they make that work like that? Today I'm going to show you one of the most simple makeup looks that is really so elevated and easy and goes with anything that you have in your wardrobe. I'm about to put my hair up, but I want to show you the hair tools that I'm using. I always find that And Other Stories does really good kind of hairpins. These two came in a pack. I think they were about £20 or a little less than £20, and you can just put a very simple bun in and poke these in and they look really nice. So you're not going to see it from the back, but I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do a very simple low twist at the back there, and then just pin the front out of the way so that we can see what I'm doing. I love these pins. I got these from Primark and they're really good for just getting your hair out of the way, and then they don't leave any dents in your hair. I've started off by using the brow glue. I've just put this on before I came on camera really, because I just wanted to give it time to set. Then I'm going to take my NYX brow pen, this is called Lift and Snatch, and I'm just going to pop a couple of brow hairs in just to even it all up. So do whatever it is that you need to do to make your brows look nice and tidy. Okay, next is base. This is from Lancome. I love it. The shade I'm using is 14N, 14N, and this is the Fresh Glow Tinted Serum. This base is lightweight with buildable coverage, and it's going to suit someone with dry or mature skin. You would get away with this if you were normal or combination. I'm not sure whether this would be completely suitable if you're oily or if you want quite a bit of coverage, because that sort of buildability will only go so far. It's still very light. It looks a lot like skin. It's a very nice lightweight summer base actually. I don't think there's any SPF in this. It certainly doesn't say on the bottle, and it normally would. Because I'm going for quite an elegant, elevated look, it really isn't about it being a strong makeup look. It's pretty soft. So next we're going to set this with a powder. I'm going to use Laura Mercier. Where is it? That's here. I'm going to use Laura Mercier loose powder. If you find that your loose powder when you travel has all come out, all you have to do is just, I mean, you would want to do this on a table. It needs kind of the friction of being on a table, and you just drop it a few times and eventually it goes back in. It's not completely gone back in, but you know what I mean. Right, let's powder. I mean, of course, that won't happen if you keep a little powder puff in there, because it stops the powder from coming out. Why do I prefer loose powder to pressed? The finish is better. It just sits nicer on the skin. If you filled your eyebrows in, take a bit of powder just over the top of them, because product residue can look a bit shiny in the areas where you've put product but you don't have hair. You are going to need a pencil. I have picked 1999 and the colour is Dorato, and it's like a bronze colour. I'm going to start by putting this all over the eyelid. Usually I would blend this with a finger, but because I'm wearing this very expensive jacket to film in, which I wouldn't recommend, I'm going to use a brush and just work that in all over the eyelid. And I'm going to put that underneath as well. This is that perfect shimmering bronze tone. Starting off on the mobile lid and blending it all the way upwards. And I'm also taking this colour along the waterline. Now this kind of colour works really great along the waterline because it's a brilliant sort of shimmering mid-tone. So because it's got that iridescence in it, it's going to reflect the light. So you get like a brightness and the light reflects off it, which adds this kind of lovely kind of glossy glow to the area. Because it's a lovely mid-tone, it's not as dark as a black or a dark brown, and it's not as light as a white, so it gives you that kind of slightly feline, slinky eye look without actually closing your eyes up and making them tiny, because you've also got that slight metallic there that reflects the light. Next, I'm going to pop a little bit of concealer on under my eyes. I put just 2 dots on, not a lot. You don't want to put a lot of concealer on because the base is light and fresh, and then you'll just end up with heavy coverage under your eyes, which will look mismatched. So not much, just to brighten up and tidy under the eyes. Next up, curl lashes. I'm using the Japanese one. These are available from Guru Makeup Emporium. They're very good if you have the eye shape that doesn't quite work with a standard kind of Western eyelash curler. Next, I'm going to take Rum Mascara. This is a tubing mascara, so that means it doesn't smudge or run. Stays on all day until you remove it with warm water. This mascara is my mascara, as in it's mine, it belongs to me, but also as in it's mine, it's my formulation, it's my brand with Sally Hughes and Jo Jones, and it is called Rum. I'll put the link in the description box. And this is a tubing mascara that you can build up. Normally you can't build up a tubing mascara to get volume, but with this you can really load the coats on. But I'm not going to put too many coats on because we want to keep it elegant. So let's just put enough mascara on that my lashes are visible. Okay, bottom lashes. I used to always skip bottom lash mascara because regardless of the mascara it would always smudge under my eyes, which is why mascara is one of the first products that I wanted to make. So now I can happily wear bottom lash mascara. Okay, let's do cheeks. Same pencil, 19.99. Just scribble it on, and you can use a finger to work this in. Just working that upwards. Because it's the same colour as the eye, you've got that lovely harmony. You don't have to worry about it going. It goes great. Also blends really well. I bet you can't guess what we're putting on the lips. Same colour. And just blending that in with a finger. You can leave that matte if you want. I'm going to put a little bit of this over the top. God, I love this. This is M.A.C Lip Gloss Blow. It's transparent, but it's infused with some ginger, which is lip plumping. Because it's ginger, it's like, I don't know, it's like a Moscow mule on the lips. It's really tasty, but it doesn't sting like that kind of peppery lip plumps. This you can feel, but it's not uncomfortable at all. I'm really into it. You know what I forgot? Daniel Sandler Long Lasting Waterproof Eyeliner, Tightline. Always Tightline makes the most elegant makeup. It's just such a simple step that you probably wouldn't even notice, but I notice it now if I don't do it. And this is a black liner that just goes on the upper waterline. It's a little harder to do once you put your mascara on, but you can probably see the difference that makes. And that is it, such simple makeup. Now with simple makeup, you need simple accessories. Look at these earrings. Look at these earrings. So this is a stud, and you can put different attachments on the back of the stud and hang down under your earlobe. So here's a slightly different one. They're so gorgeous. Or you can of course wear the stud on its own. These are from a brand called Idol. All Idol's jewellery is handmade in Antwerp in Belgium, using 14 karat solid gold and lab-grown diamonds. And finally, from the same brand, we need a necklace. Close up. This is so elegant. So because of the way that it works on the side, can you see that? You can attach it and wear it portrait or landscape. It also has 3 different lengths to attach it. So because of the neckline of my jacket, I just want it to sit just in there. See if it can catch light. It's so pretty. You see there's 4 different holes at the top here. That's so that your stud can go through different holes depending on how big your earlobe is. As you can see, I have no earlobes. These are very attached earlobes. So I have it on the shortest setting. I just attached the one from this side just on here and put that on a lower setting so it hangs down beneath. I really love these. I think they're so cute. The other thing is you can buy these diamond studs in different sizes. So I would probably go for a slightly smaller stud in there in the second hole to go with this. And you should be able to see how that just fits and sits right on my earlobe. Oh, I think they're so gorgeous. Now perhaps we can have a little more cheek. I really want this to look like kind of a very soft natural makeup. Because then to finish, I want a hat. So tuck my fringe behind my ears. Summer's not over yet. I love this hat. It's got a mad chunky chain that you can wear at the front if you're in Ibiza, or you can wear at the back if you're going to Polo. That's it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Would you do this? One pencil, proving that less is more. I think definitely as I get older, I want something really simple and really easy. And that's not necessarily because I can't wear full-on makeup. I can if I feel like it. I'm just too hot and too tired. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.